My current job is I'm the Vice President for Athletics for the University of Arizona. My role in that job is I get to work with all 500 of our student athletes in our 20 sports. We have teams competing almost year-round. The month of July we get a little bit of time off. And I work with our university, our president of our university, all of our donors, our supporters of our program. And I oversee our budget, which is going to be about $70 million this year. And it's a full-time job. It keeps you busy 7 days a week for about 11 months out of the year. And I love being around our student athletes and our fans in the university setting. My first job, I helped deliver papers for a while, back when people used to read the newspaper more than they do now. But then my first job where I actually got a paycheck on a regular basis was I worked at a movie theater at the concession stands. And I worked hard enough and did a good job and was dependable that they promoted me to go clean up the theaters in between movies, which I decided afterwards that wasn't much of a promotion. You know what? Probably my first dream job, I was an intern for the Fiesta Bowl, which was really good. I learned a lot doing that 23 years ago. But my first full-time job that I'd say was my dream job, I was a fundraiser for the University of Oregon for their athletics department. They had me in Medford, Oregon, and I did all the fundraising for Southern Oregon and Northern California. So I spent a lot of time in my car out raising money for the Ducks and working for the athletic department, and that was a lot of fun. The advice for someone that's out trying to pursue their dream job, it's good to have dreams, it's good to have aspirations, and what you need to make sure you do is you understand the hard work and the effort that it's going to take to get there. There aren't going to be any shortcuts to get where you want to get to. I've been very fortunate that I've had advancement in college athletics, and I was 36 years old when I became the athletics director at Mississippi State, and I was the youngest in the country at that point for a job, a Division I job, and now when you have the Big Five conferences, which the Pac-12 is part of that, where the University of Arizona is, it's been 7 years and I'm still the second youngest. Through hard work, through persistence, through a little bit of luck, and have a lot of people supporting me, these things have happened. So you want to make sure you work hard for the people who have given you opportunities and be very loyal to them. As long as what they ask you to do is morally and ethically right and legal, then go do it. And no job is beneath you. You need to make sure you're willing to roll up your sleeves and get after it whenever you're asked to do, and good things will happen to you. How do I define success? Some people will look at material items, how much money you make, all those things, and at the end of the day, I can tell you I make more money than I thought I would at this age, and have some nice things, but that does not drive me at all. When those things have happened, all of a sudden I haven't become happier. I think success is being involved in something that you love doing, feeling like you're making a difference. And I really do feel in our student athletes' lives, and our coaches and our staff and our university and our fans, I feel like what I do and what we do as an organization, as an athletics department, I think we are making a difference, and that's successful. And then on top of that, I try to be the best father that I can be to my two boys, and the best husband I can be to my wife Regina, and try to be a good son to my parents and family member and friend, and to my friends in my life. And that's not easy to do with the amount of time that this job takes, but I try to get better at those things each and every day, and some days I'm better at it than others. If I could choose to trade jobs with one person, who would it be and why? I don't think I'd want the job permanently, but it'd be really interesting to be the Pope for a few days. Pope Francis has really impressed me on his humility and his service to people, and when you think about the word grace, Pope Francis certainly does a good job of exuding that in his life and the impact that he's making on people. That would be the first person I'd think of. Oh, my defining moment in my career. I don't know if I can point to one. I think one of the things I'm most proud of is my years in the Southeastern Conference at Mississippi State. We decided that we were going to play a football game against Jackson State, which is it's called an HBCU, a historically black college and university, is in Jackson, Mississippi. They're in the SWAC conference. There had never been a Southeastern Conference school play a SWAC school in football, and I decided that we were going to do that. And we held a press conference for it. It was a big announcement, and it was really special because obviously in the Deep South there's history that's bad from a racial standpoint that I think has improved greatly. But it was interesting that there was actually there was a lot of attention paid when we decided to schedule that non-conference football game between Mississippi State and Jackson State. And we had a sold-out game, 50,000 plus people at the game at Mississippi State. And I remember Jackson State, I insisted that they bring their band, which if you go Google Sonic Boom, which is the name of the Jackson State marching band, it's really cool. They're very talented, very entertaining. And so Sonic Boom played at halftime of the football game, and I was standing next to a man named Sid Salter when the band came on, and nobody left their seats, so there were 50,000 people in their seats. And I was standing next to Sid Salter because I wanted to watch Sonic Boom. And they played, Sonic Boom did a great job, and 50,000 people gave him a standing ovation. And Sid Salter, who grew up in Philadelphia, Mississippi, who's a columnist for the Jackson Clarion Ledger paper for a long time, turned to me and said that was a significant moment in our state's history. And I was proud that we were able to put that together, and how it united the state and brought people together. And I thought it was a very significant thing to be a part of, and I was proud to have played a role in making that happen. Hi, this is DreamJobbing with Greg Byrne from the University of Arizona. Change your story.